Hello, 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 and welcome to the Southern Belle NOLA channel. We are so glad you're here. It's Saturday night, and that means it's time for the Southern Belle auction. We're so glad you're here. Let's welcome Miss Belle so she can get us started with our Saturday night auction.
Well, thank you for that wonderful intro. I appreciate it. Hope everybody doing just fine and dandy today. I am joining me. It's going to be a great community post, and you know some of the spoilers of what I'm going to be bringing tonight. So before we say hello to everybody, and I see a birthday girl in the chat. Well, technically it's her birthday tomorrow. But we're going to sing happy birthday as well. Let me go ahead and get the obligatory information out of the way, which is that if you have never bid or bought anything and you think you might possibly want to bid on something, then go ahead and send a registration email to me. Let me know your YouTube name, your real name, and your shipping address. And if you have any shipping preferences, that way I know where to send your invoice and where to send the items you win. Once you have registered, you can bid. The way you bid in my chat is in numbers. That way I have a legal representation that you knew how much you were being charged on your invoices. I want to remind you that all sales are final. All items are as is and where is. The only time you can retract is during the auction. The methods of payment that I accept are a choice of Zelle or PayPal. PayPal is the software by which you make your invoices. PayPal is also how you can pay with your bank card, your debit card, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, Venmo, Apple Pay, and lots more. The method by which I ship is called Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is a discounted shipping service that works with both UPS and USPS in order to get the deepest discounted rates. Those deeply discounted rates are based on the weight of the package, the dimensions of the package, and the distance from your zip code to mine. I ship from a suburb of New Orleans, Louisiana. Also want to let you know that starting January 1st, I did begin $5 late fees for those people who get it paid by the weekend. And I've got to step over and step around your fully packed packages that for whatever reason you were late in paying that invoice. So please, just pay it when I send it midweek, because I do the packing and billing on Wednesday, Thursday. Thing you buy tonight gets combined with my Sunday math auction that begins at 3 p.m. And we also combine it with the Monday night auction at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, co-hosted by my moderator, Jane. Holy Spirit Firefall. So that's my schedule. That's how registration works, payment works, and shipping works. If you have any questions, then go ahead and ask them in the chat. I know Melissa will answer them. Katie, are you ready to scroll to the top and say hello to everybody by name?
I think it's time to get started.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, first I see, look at this member for 8 months, and he has the most elite Diamond Ballerina membership. And his membership message is, good evening, Belle. So all hail King Craig, our Diamond King Ballerina, with our highest level of membership. And if you too want to be a member, simply press the join button and pick whichever of the 3 membership levels works for you.
Welcome in, Diamond King Ballerino Craig.
All hail King Craig. Next, I see we have Sweet Shelby, our favorite teenager.
Hi, Shelby. We're glad you're here.
Next, I see crafting with passion, Lynette. Hello, hello, Lynette.
Hi, Lynette. Welcome in.
And right next to her is her bestie, Tina Old Pages.
Hello, Tina. We're glad you're here.
Next, running the chat with ever so much grace and flair, keeping us going as well as making this and checking it twice, is my moderator, Melissa McIntosh. Thank you ever so much, Melissa, for all you do and keeping my channel running.
Hi, Melissa. Thanks for running the chat again tonight. We're glad you're here.
Next, I see Crochet Queen Kathy.
Hi, CQ Kathy.
Hi, CQ. Okay, scrolling. Let's see who else we have here. Praise him with the dance, Miss Nancy Smith. Hello, hello, Nancy.
Hello, Nancy. Welcome in.
And here is a birthday girl. Now, she'd be new to some of you. I know her back used to co-sell on another channel, Miss Anita. And tomorrow is her. She shared all about it in the chat, and she is our fabulous. I told her if she just come to my channel, I would sing happy birthday. So you know what I'm gonna do, Katie?
Are you going to sing, Belle?
You know me so well. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy dear Anita. Happy birthday to you. Happy
Happy birthday,
birthday.
Anita. We're glad you're here, and thank you for letting us help celebrate you.
And also, hi to your daughter Amy, if she happens to be watching with you. Okay, let's see. Scrolling. Shoo!
Hello, Chew. We're glad you're here.
Aw, she says birthday. Oh, look, another one of those crafty folks. It's Crafty Jen.
Hi, Crafty Jen. I see those cold emojis, so we hope you're staying warm.
Well, I have to announce it has grown cold in New Orleans. I know y'all think it's just warm all the time. And sometimes people play with the temperature by telling you the high one day and one day. But I'll tell you, yesterday, 3 p.m., I was running some errands and went in and out of the Winn Dixie. It was 62. Yet again, at p.m., it was 42. And it's probably in the 30s right now. So for once, I'm sing a little bit of cold. My personal meteorologist or my assistant personal meteorologist, they'll probably tell me, oh, it's just temporary. It'll get warm next week. But I'm having a little bit of cold, not anything in comparison to y'all in the north, but a little touch of feeling the cold, and it makes me grateful. Okay, let's see who else we have here. Scrolling. I love that y'all are chatting it up. Oh, I was just saying hello to Anita's daughter, Amy. Here's Amy. Welcome, Amy.
Hi, Amy. Welcome in.
Oh, look who it is. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Nana's here.
Hello, hello, Nana. We're glad you're here.
And look who it is. Nancy is reminding us that she has been a member for 10 months. Wow. Oh, wow. Such a blessing that has stayed in membership for 10 months. Thank you. Thank you. And you too can join the membership by pressing the join button, and your name will be in green. Next, I see Janice. Hello, hello, Janice.
Hi, Janice. We're glad you're here tonight.
Next, it's abnormally normal Diane. Hello, hello, sweet Diane.
Hi, Diane. Good to see you.
And if any of y'all wondered who my co host is, well, here she is in the chat right here, sweet Katie Marie. And if y'all don't know Katie Marie, she was a buyer in the chat, and I invited her to co host. And now we know that she is a first grade teacher and a cat mom.
Yes, I am. And if you're ever interested in chat and helping Belle Mod, be sure to let her know because we always could use the help, and I promise it's kind of fun too.
Okay, here is a great question for our new viewers. Lynette wants to know, why does the screen say restream? The screen says restream on Saturdays and Sundays. Restream is the streaming service that I use. On Mondays, the screen will say StreamYard because that's the streaming service that I use on Mondays. Streaming is very expensive. So, to give you an example, I used to always use StreamYard, but it is $45 a month. So, what I did was I dropped down to the free services, which only offer a limited number of hours. So, I do a few hours on one streaming service, a few hours on another streaming service in order to get my 3 auctions in per week. So it is the brand name of a streaming service. And it's called Restream because once you stream, they restream it so that y'all can watch. So if you ever miss an auction, what did Belle have? I wonder if she has any duplicates. I wonder if there's anything passed on it. You can rewatch because it will upload it to YouTube for me automatically. Next, I Miss Patty Rose. Hello, hello, Patty Rose.
Hi, Patty. Welcome in. We are glad you're home and comfy cozy for the night. That sounds like a great idea, Patty.
Get down to the bottom.
I think I
Okay.
saw Nana's name in there, so welcome in, Nana.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I thought I sang to Nana, but if I didn't, I am so sorry. Well, hopefully, y'all have clicked the thumbs up for this live. Hopefully, you've clicked share and shared it out on your YouTube community page, on your Facebook, your Instagram, all your Discords, including mine, on your Snapchat, Twitter, which is now called X, and any other social media you have. I say, laissez le bon temps rouler. Let the times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul. Roll on and on and on. And we're going to begin with a fun round we call Bonanza. And in everything is going to start at just $1 for choice. A couple of these I have duplicates of, but not all. Hello, Jennifer Chesney. So we're looking for $1 starting bid for choice on these beautiful pens. We've got some hearts with some sparkly rhinestones at the bottom. A few dragonflies, butterflies, a couple of bees. I have a whole row of dogs, and they're in a cool kind of a folk art, colorful enamel.
I love that you put the doubles out to start with. So if someone's thinking about buying two to make earrings, they already know that you have doubles available.
I do also have doubles of some of the hearts and some of the dogs. I just ran out of room.
Those dogs are so fun with all the different colors and patterns. That's cute. All right, Lynette is in at 1. That means we are looking for 125.
And I see we have 20 watching. Hope everybody click the thumbs up. If so, we should be at a quick 20 thumbs.
Thank you, Nana, for your bid. We are still looking for $1.25. I think those dragonflies and butterflies would be so cute for the spring season coming up or Easter coming up.
Look how sparkly these hearts are. Here's a closer look at the enamel dogs. And look at these cute little flying creatures.
And don't forget, Belle also has cords available. So if you want to purchase one of the hearts, Belle always has a cord that you can add to it if you're ready to make a necklace. Melissa has started counting this down. So going once, going twice. Anyone else for $1.25?
And y'all let me know what you'd like to see after the dollar round. Otherwise, I'll just pick something.
If there's something that you're looking for, Belle probably has it nearby. So think about if you're looking for stationery, socks, organizing things. Fair warning.
Thank you, Nancy, for sharing me out. That is such a great help. Can't wait to see people flooding in and saying Nancy sent me.
Yes, share us out on YouTube, Twitter, X, Instagram, Facebook. We'd love to see some new and familiar faces. Congratulations, Lynette. Go ahead and let us know which one or ones that you would like.
For anybody new, you can order by the letter in the group.
All right. Lynette says she would like A.
Okay, just one or both.
She just says 1.
Okay.
B.
Okay.
2 of F.
Okay.
And M.
I'm starting to
And
think she likes dragonflies.
and And Nana wanted to know if A and M were the same.
I believe they were. But I have poor eyesight and I've taken before and I will be mistaken. If they were, my apologies.
Lynette, if you are done, go ahead and put done in the chat. And that's for anybody else. Once you're done bidding, if you put done in the chat, that really helps us out. And then we can move to the next person or open it up to chat.
Well, let's see if Lynette's done. If so, we will give the option to Nana in case she might be interested in some that's done. Oh, I see the done message. Okay, Nana, are you interested in anything that's left on the board, sweetheart?
Thank you, Lynette. And after we see if Nana would like any, it is open to the chat. And don't forget that Belle has some doubles of the hearts on the bottom if there's something that you're interested in. And Nana's going to pass. So now we open it up to the chat.
I do have a few duplicates of some of the dogs as well. Oh, thank you, Jen. You're always so complimentary. I adore that about you. Okay, anybody else want to scoop some of these up? It doesn't have to be Valentine for beautiful, sparkly hearts. Hearts can be for any time because we all have some love. In is a black tone. Let me bring it closer. If y'all want to see any of these closer, let me know. So it's like an onyx.
Good question, Lynette. And yes, Belle's correct. If there's anything you ever want to see closer, or if we have a book tonight and you want to flip through the pages, just let Belle know. And she would be happy to show you things a little bit closer.
So these are all crystals on the bottom, but the R is the tone of like a faux morganite. The Q is the tone of a blue topaz. The purple, the P is a brilliant red, like a ruby. Look how bright and sparkly it is in the light. O is an clear, or it kind of looks AB to me.
Lynette would like to get L, please, as well.
Okay, let's see which one L is. All right, the pink one. I think I have a duplicate. Let me check.
I love that those dogs have their little tongues out. That's so cute.
Okay, here's one of L. Thank you so much, Lynette. Anybody else? Hi, Carla. Everybody, welcome Carla to the chat.
Hi, Carla. We're so glad you're here.
Okay, anybody else? I try to linger with this round because so many times I've scraped it to the side and somebody was like, wait.
Patty would like P and R, please.
Okay, how many? Just one of each, or did she need some duplicates? I do have two available of P and R. All right, here are P and R. Just look how blingy and sparkly they are.
I love all that bling.
All right, I pulled one for now, but if she wants the other two, I'll pull them off the grid for her.
We've still got lots of cute doggies, lots of blingy hearts, and some great dragonflies and butterflies.
I'm starting to be more of a cat audience than a dog audience. All right, while we're waiting for a quantity from Patty, and she hasn't said done yet, so she might still.
Go ahead and put that in the chat, Patty, if you would like any more. And then when you're done, just type done for us, please. Patty says that she is done. Thank you, Patty. Oh, I think we've got Belle back.
Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. All right. Anybody else? Please get on to something else. Last call. And if y'all have a request about what I should show next, y'all let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to pick something. Ashley, hello, hello. Well, since I've already got my camera in the downward position, let me change to the bigger grid and show you some other things. I'm thinking since the dogs weren't popular, to see some cats, to see some. All right, these are going to be $2 starting bid for choice. Look at this cute little sweetie pie. We'll put this one on L.
Hi, Ashley. Oh, he's so cute.
And here's a gray one. Oh, these are so big, it's hard to even fit in this grid. All right. And if you know any of the types of these cats, Katie, you just speak up because I don't know squat about cats.
Oh my goodness, these are so cute. So all you cat lovers in the chat or people that know cat lovers, these charms are for you. Oh, so cute. Starting bid of $2.
And you don't have to wait till I've shown all of them. When you see one worthy, you can go ahead and put your bid in. Now, is this one the same as L? I think it might be the same as L.
They kind of look the same colors.
Okay, I think this one is different. Okay, so I might have one duplicate. All right, let me see what else I can add to fill in the grid. Okay,
I
I'm
do
going to
too,
add
Melissa.
this. I'm going to add this pretty one with the butterfly. We'll put that one on G. And let's see. I had been selling these for $3, but tonight I'm going to lower these to $2. It's this blingy cross with a heart in it, but what I really like is it has the lobster claw clasp, so it's great to attach to a zipper pull or attach to a wallet. Um, so pretty there.
Patty's in for
And let's,
two. Now we're looking for
okay.
225. Thank you, Patty.
And then last but not least, let's see what else I have. We're going to go with this beautiful angel wing. One of the things I like about it is it has a loop at the bottom and the top. So if you want to put it the opposite direction, you can. Or you want to attach something, you can.
Lots of great choices, everybody. Very, very super cute kitties. A beautiful cross, a butterfly that kind of looks like it has a bow or a flower on the side, and then a pretty angel wing. Nana is out. Thank you for your bid, Nana. And if anybody's stream is lagging, go ahead and refresh. Make sure that little red bar is pulled all the way across, and make sure that you're in live chat so you're able to see what's happening in real time. We are looking for 225.
Oh, yes, how about your puzzle tournament? I'm so sorry that the weather got in the way of your fun that way. Interestingly enough, I will have a few puzzles tonight. Oh, that wasn't planned because I didn't know about the puzzle rescheduling. Happened so.
That's always such a disappointment when things you're looking forward to or excited about are canceled. Melissa has started counting this down, going once, going twice, and fair warning. Anyone else for 225? Janice is in for 225. Now we're looking for 250. Thank you, Janice.
Thank you, Janice. Well, I'm so glad I pulled out this grid to show some cats. I do have some dogs in this bigger size. If y'all would like to see the dogs after, y'all let me know.
Patty is out. Thank you, Patty. We are still looking for 250. These kitties have such cute faces, and I love their little paws. And there's something for everybody. If you for all the different cat lovers or cat owners out there, Melissa has also counted this down, Going once, going twice. Anybody for $2.50? Sold to Janice. Congratulations, Janice. Let us know which one or ones you'd like. Janice would like one letter B, and then she is done.
Okay.
Thank you, Janice, for putting the number and done. We appreciate that.
So this one's going to Janice. Okay. And who was our backup bidder?
Patty was our backup bidder.
Okay.
So, Patty, are there any ones that you would like? Let us know.
Some of these we have multiples, some of these we don't.
All right. Patty would like E.
All right, let me check for a duplicate of E real quick. Okay, E is the black and white cat.
Yes, the black cat.
Okay, I do not see a duplicate of that one. So let me pull this one off. All right, I got it.
She would like H, which is the orangey striped cat.
Okay, is that this one?
Can you put it next to H? Because the one.
All right. Well, maybe it's not exactly the same. No, I think they're two different shades of
Yep,
pink.
the H was the orange one, and then the other one was like a tan color, I think. So she would like the
All right.
orangey kind of one.
Okay, is that the right one? I'm trying here. Y'all forgive my eyesight, pretty please.
No, I think the one in the middle is different than the two on the outside.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to put the remaining ones in the leftover spots just in case anybody decides that they want those. But here's this one is super pink, by the way. Okay.
Patty
Which
would
one?
like J, which is the black and white cat.
Okay, with the little pink ears. Now that's one I know I have a duplicate. In fact, I have two duplicates. So here's that one.
And Patty would like K, which is the gray striped cat.
Okay, that's another one that I know I have some duplicates. Here we go.
And she is done, so thank you, Patty.
Okay, thank you, thank you. I think I moved this one.
And then we had Diane.
Okay, what can we get for Diane?
Diane, I know the one you wanted on E was taken, but Diane would like F, which is the white cat.
Okay, let's see if I have a duplicate of that one. Nope. Okay,
H, which I think was that orangey colored one.
okay. I think I might have replaced it, but is that one
Yes,
is the
I
current
think you
H?
did.
Okay.
And I'm scrolling back here. And J, which is the black and white cat.
Okay. Here's a black and white with the little pink ears. So cute.
And Diane, just let us know if those are the ones you wanted. Um, she says F and J, which were the two that we picked.
Okay.
And then let me scrolling back here. She did say done.
I think we
And
were
then the
trying to
next,
see if our current H would be sufficient because didn't she originally want H and then I slightly um,
yes.
swapped it out?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what we were trying to find out is if the current H might interest. And really, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this H and I'm going to put it in the F spot because to me, this looks so similar as L and as D and as F. Maybe they're the same, and I just don't realize it.
Uh, Diane says
So,
that she would like H, the little kitty that's kind of slipped down there.
yeah, I think my little board, I've been using it so long, it needs to be refreshed. So, I think the paper's kind of worked. It's been so long. Okay.
And let me go back here. Nana would like G.
Okay, I have multiples of G. How many did she want?
Just one, and then she's done.
Okay, here's
And
a
Belle, could
D for Nana.
could
Or,
you hold up the last kitty you put in the bag for Diane?
yes, yes. Let me just put
We just
this
want to
one
make sure that
down.
that's the right one.
Okay, give me just a second. Put this one in a bag and get her right bag out.
Diane, just let us know if this kitty has the right color for you.
Okay, these are the three in her bag. If you want to swap any out, just let me know. Well, it sounds like she might prefer this one instead. I see her saying, I want orange. This one is more orange. This one I think is more pink. Let me show you these two next to each other. I apologize for pausing the auction, y'all, but I want everybody to be happy with their purchases. So let me show you these two next to each other.
Diane, just let us
So,
know. Oh, it does look a little more. Yeah. So, Diane,
so the one I put in your bag was this one, which is more pink. This one is more brown. Uh, Maybe brown's a bad term. Is more tan. I wouldn't say any of them are orange. If you're looking for orange, this one right here has orange on it. But I'd call this like a mauvey pink, and I'd call it like a tan. If you want to retract, that's okay. During the auction is the time to retract. So this one is the most orange. This one's a little orange. And I think I just so if you're looking for orange, you might want to go for D, which has spots of orange, white, and black. Or you might just want to retract. So
yeah, the one on the left doesn't look quite as tan. But Diane, if that's not what you're quite looking for, um, Diane
right.
says take
I
out.
wouldn't call either of these orange because I don't want you to be disappointed. I wouldn't call either of these orange. I would call pink and tan. Here, I'll just put them back on the board because I feel like she would not be happy. And I just want y'all to be happy more than I want sales, if that makes sense. Okay, replace it with the kind of orange. Okay, this is the brown one, so I'll replace that one then. Okay, thank you so much. Justine, yay! I hated showing Cat here. I'm so glad you're here.
Hi, Justine. Welcome to the auction. And now we are open to chat. So if there's anyone else that would like any of the remaining kitty charms, go ahead and put us in the chat. Or Belle also has a beautiful butterfly charm, a cross charm, and she was right. It has a little clasp on it, so you could clip it on a zipper. You could clip it on a necklace that you already have or a chain bracelet. And she also has the wing.
I don't know if y'all noticed on this butterfly when I was showing it up close, but it is pretty on both sides. So here is one beautifully finished side. And then when I flip it over, you'll see this side is beautifully finished too. There's no boring flat side. They're both detailed.
Belle, we just want to make sure that you have a bag for Nana um, for her charms. Or I think she had one.
Did she have the cross or did she have the butterfly?
Nana had the butterfly.
Okay, then this is her bag.
Thank you for checking, Melissa.
Mhm.
Patty would like the cross. One cross, please. Letter B.
Okay, all right. I still have more left of these crosses. So great just to clip on to anything. I was selling these for $3 as an add-on to wallets or clothing zippers, but now it's down to $2. And I love the heart in the middle of the cross to remind us that it was out of love that Christ died for our sins.
I think the cross or the angel wing could be a great gift for someone.
Oh, absolutely. Okay. Anybody else? The dog options while or I don't want to waste your time since nobody was interested in the dog ones for $1. Is anybody interested in these bigger dog ones for $2? If not, we will skip it and go to something else.
And if you need a chain to go with your charm, go ahead and let Belle know. She does have that for purchase also.
Absolutely. Thank you, Miss Amy. I appreciate that. All right. Well, I'm going to clear these away then. This will be available on the replay. Okay. Next, how about we look at some socks? Okay. Now, sometimes I sell socks individually. Sometimes I sell socks by the set. And tonight I am selling socks by the set. So let me show you the cute ones that I have. All right. I think this name is Karomi. Am I pronouncing that right?
It is Karomi.
Karomi. Thank you. Thank you. And spoiler alert, if y'all read my community post, then you know we're going to have some other Karomi and um, Hello Kitty items tonight. Oh, this set is going to be $10. Here's the next one. Look at these cute little hearts. And there she is. And remember, you're going to get the whole set of 4 pairs. Here is the next set. These are ladies, one size fits all. And here's the last one. Okay, so $10 for the entire sock set.
That's great that you get 4 pairs. And they look like they're a little bit of a longer sock. So maybe you're wearing boots, or maybe you just like your socks a little bit longer up on your leg or up on your ankle. This is always a great choice too. And they're really cute.
And if anime or cats aren't your thing, after this, I'm going to have some cow socks. And they are super cute as well.
I love that they have the hearts and the bows on them. That's really sweet.
Now, if y'all would prefer for me to sell these individually, I can. If you want to buy them individually, we can do that. If so, put a 3 in the chat. Maybe you like Kuromi, but you don't feel like you need 4 pairs. If you'd rather buy them individually, put a 3 in the chat. Lisa, hello, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. Good to see you. Welcome in. Anyone for $3 for a pair of sweet Kuromi socks, or a set of 4 for $10.
But if y'all aren't into socks and you would rather see something totally different, then just let me know. So I want to show what y'all want to sell them. I mean, what y'all want to buy. Okay. Well, last call on these then. All right. Well, maybe the audience isn't into anime. I will just put those aside. Oops.
Lisa gives a review. Maybe this is for Sunday, but she said those freeze dried sweet worms are amazing, Belle.
Oh, I'm going to have more. But if you want to order some before they get bid up at the Sunday snack auction, just let Melissa know. You can order them right now for $3. You can take your chances tomorrow, but you never know. Somebody might bid it up. All right, next I've got this cute teddy bear. Boop. This is what I would call a Valentine's teddy bear, in that there are hearts on the bow and some hearts on the feet. A beautiful red color, just $3.
I love that he has hearts on his feet, paws, and I love the cute bow around his neck.
And I wish y'all could feel him, so incredibly soft. Some of the softest faux fur I've felt.
He does look really soft. Starting bid of only $3. And maybe if you don't have someone to give this to, this could be a great donation as well.
And I love that the bear has a sweet little smile. The little arms move. Great for snuggling and cuddling. Okay, I will make sure and bring those out tomorrow. Melissa will put that on my list. And for those of y'all wondering what else is coming out tomorrow, if you check my YouTube community post, I usually give some spoilers. But if you like the brand Ghirardelli, I've got several Ghirardelli options tomorrow. If you like chocolates, if you like caramel, also if you like um, peppermint, I'm going to have peppermint bark. I'm going to have peppermint spoons. Got a bunch of things in peppermint for tomorrow. Also, I'm going to have some baking pans and some towels because it's not just food. All right, well, last call on this. If there's no interest, we will move it aside. Next, with all this cold, I have to show y'all this super cute adult sleep pant in a size extra large, $8. And look, it's got snowmen on it. And I know some of y'all probably have snowmen in your yards right now. I wish I could build a snowman. Do you want to build a snowman? And look how happy and jolly it is. So this is a one and done. If you happen to like adult sleep pants and be an extra large and want to embrace the idea of snow, but inside the warm, comfy, cozy of your house, this could be what you wear to keep you warm while you're watching auctions.
Those look so cozy. I love a sleep pant. I love being warm and cozy.
Well, let's see if anybody else in the chat does.
And you're right, Nana, it is Frosty the Snowman. So if you are a fan of the Frosty movie or just like the song, these are the pants for you.
That's the great thing about snowmen. You get to decorate with them all winter long, wear them all winter long. You know, reindeers you give up after Christmas, but snow, snowflakes, snowmen goes on and on and on until the snow melts.
I was just thinking the same, Belle, that even if there's presents on the pants, you could still wear those all all winter long.
Well, I see we're at the top of the hour. So I think we're going to pass on these. They'll still be available. And tell everybody what happens at the top of the hour.
All right, because it is the top of the hour, it's time for Belle's Bargain Bonanza, where everything is on sale for only $1.
Well, since we're talking about the cold weather and that it's still winter, I have winter coloring books. Now, later in the evening, I'm going to have some with the Hello Kitty, Kuromi, Sanrio whole group, but I wanted to show all my winter stuff together. So these are winter coloring books, but they're only $1 because they are thin, although they're a little bigger than most of the books I usually show. Let me show some of the insides here. Look how cute they are. So
Oh,
these will be super fun for kids to draw.
those
Not going to go
illustrations are
through
so
every
sweet.
page. Okay, so this is the first one. It's the penguin. Next one is the snowman. Then Did you know polar bears know how to ski?
That's the coolest polar bear I've seen.
Okay. Next, you think this one's a polar bear too?
I think he is, and I like his little smile on his face.
Aw. All right. Apparently, even for winter, there are some reindeers. I guess they play their reindeer games and get ready for next year. It's probably their training time, I'm thinking. All right. Next, we've got this snowman. And look, he's got a fox and a chipmunk,
A raccoon, maybe?
squirrel, raccoon. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, look how sweet this house is. Running out of room, so I'm going back to the back row. And then last but not least, look at this pretty seal or walrus. Walrus?
Walrus, I think.
Okay, all right. All right, everybody make room. There's room for everybody here on Southern Belle Nova. All right, $1 starting bid for a choice of winter coloring books.
Lisa's in for one. Thank you, Lisa. Now we're looking for $1.25. Coloring books don't have to be for kids. Coloring books are for everyone. I know that there's a lot of people that are home um, trying to stay warm. Coloring books are a great option if you don't want to turn on the TV, you don't want to turn on a movie. You can always sit and color, and it's a great kind of mindfulness activity, a great relaxing activity.
And adult coloring has skyrocketed in the last 5, 10 years. And I even know some people who will color while watching TV or a movie or an auction. So
Yes,
just to keep their hands busy, because if you're coloring, then it might be a way to snack less. If losing weight or snacking less was part of your New Year's resolution, keep those hands busy.
I love coloring too, so these are a great choice. While you might be at home, not being able to leave your house, or if you know someone that is at home recovering or not feeling great, it's something to keep their mind off of something, off of not feeling well.
All right, well, let's count it down. I wondered if I should have offered these as a buy more, save more.
All right, Melissa is counting this down, so going once, going twice.
I tell you what, if anybody wants all one of all of them, because I think it's going to be so hard to pick from these. Now, I will still sell them $1 a piece, but if you want them all, Katie, all would have cost $8. But if anybody wants all eight, I'll do all eight for $6. So I'll just offer that to everybody. And if some people want to buy them individually, then they absolutely can. But I did want to offer that because I know sometimes people are like, one of each, one of each.
Lisa says two of your choice.
Okay. I will pick her two out, and it will be a great surprise which one I pick. Does anybody else want to get in on these for $1? Or anybody want to take advantage of the buy more, save more, where you get eight for only $6? Because I do have multiples. I have three of each one.
And again, this could be a great donation for an after school club, a boys and girls club, a daycare, a school, a church, or just in your neighborhood.
Or something special to send kids with in their little backpack when they're going to a slumber party. Bring one for everybody at the slumber party, or go into grandma's house, or even in the back seat of the car when you're going to wait for big sister's, rehearsal or sports practice to be over.
Melissa would like the snowman with the fox.
Okay, let's see. Snowman with the fox. All right, here it
And a
is.
walrus.
Okay, here's a walrus. There we go.
And
Anybody else?
And that's a great point you made about kind of bringing coloring books maybe while you're waiting for something. I was just thinking too of at a restaurant. A lot of times restaurants will have crayons that they can give you and placemats, but now you can bring your own coloring if you're waiting a longer time.
Absolutely. And if you're babysitting a bunch of kids and it's like, oh, I'm tired of them running around, I'm tired of them screaming, sit them down at the table and it's like, you get a coloring book, you get a coloring book, you get a coloring book, and y'all can share these colors in the center.
And for such a great price too.
All right, last call on these and we'll get back to the auction. Thank you so much for those fleur de lis of encouragement, Nancy. All right, let me move these aside. Also, let me drop two off for Abby. Okay, one, two. All right, next, let's see what we're going to do. All right, I've got a set of two nice big hair claws. We're going to start these at $2. $2 for two hair claws.
Those look like they'd be a really great size. So if you know someone with thicker hair or just someone that has a lot of hair, those could be a really great choice for them or for you. And I love having claw clips just to quickly clip your hair out of the way. Maybe you're doing some work. Sometimes when you have a ponytail in your hair, it can kind of give your head a headache. So, this is a nice option if you need to take down your hair, just keep your hair out of the way.
I keep some of these in my car. So if I'm wearing my hair down, but I start to get irritated by it or it's blowing in my face because it's a windier day than I realized, then all I have to do is open up my glove compartment and I've got some emergency hair clips.
That's a great idea. Amy has a good idea. She says, I thought you could put some stuff in a backpack for the kids to do while they are waiting at the restaurant for food. So, yes, Amy, that's a great idea if you're interested in the coloring books. Belle, I like your idea of keeping one in the glove box. So maybe you want to keep this in a purse, in a backpack. If you go to the gym or go to work out, these could be a great thing to keep in a gym bag or a workout bag.
Okay, last call on these. All right, next I have a couple of children's items. Move my camera back. these are going to be $3 for choice. Look how cute these little bands are with the dragonflies on them and the um, flowers. These are Bobby Brooks children's. These are a medium, which is a size 7-8. So that's the first option. Or the second option is basic black. Goes with everything. Also Bobby Brooks, also a size medium, 7-8 children's. Well, you can tell they're children's by the fact that two pairs fit on my little auction block. Oh,
I love the dragonflies and the flowers. That's so cute. And even for kids, black is always a great choice if you have a lot of neutral, plain colored shirts to wear. Lisa's in at 3. Thank you, Lisa. Now we're looking for 325.
thank you, Lisa. Y'all
And
let
I'm
me know
sure
what else you'd like to see tonight.
and I'm sure just like for adults, leggings are just so easy to wear and easy to pull on. I think they're always a great choice. Even for little kids.
Absolutely. And look at the stretch. So they can play and bend and run and even naturally grow.
That looked like it had such a great stretch to it too.
Let's go ahead and count this down. I realize not everybody necessarily has kids or grandkids.
Melissa's counting this down, so going once, going twice, and fair warning. Sold to Lisa. Congratulations, Lisa. Let us know which one or ones you'd like. Lisa would like both, please. So thank you, Lisa.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, next we're going to have some books. I had a bunch of books at the last auction, but believe it or not, I didn't show you all the books I had. Quelle surprise! All right, so let me show you what else I have. These are going to be $2 for choice. This first one says, never take a gnome to school. Have you heard that rule, Katie? Never take a gnome to school.
I haven't read that one or heard that one, but I love his cute face.
And here it says touch and feel. And what you get to touch and feel is the gnome's beard. So I'm not going to go through all of it, but it tells you to never take a gnome to school. You never know what he'll do. He'll take all the homework and create a floral hue. And it goes on with, of course, what happens with the gnome at school. So that's the first one. So if you're a gnome fan, but also in the touch and feel, here's another touch and feel. This one says, never take a troll to a birthday party. And once again, the book tells you about the havoc that happens if you accidentally take a troll to a birthday party. So we've got a gnome and a troll.
Uh oh.
Next is the joyous gift of grandparents. And there's a place where you can make this an inscription. Great for Mother's Day, Father's Day, Grandparents' Day. And it tells you cute quotes and stories and so forth about grandparents. And it's really incredibly heartwarming. So that's the next one.
Oh,
Then
that would be
we
such a
have,
sweet gift.
yes, the next option is called paying attention. Now, do you ever find yourself telling your students that they should pay attention?
Oh, Belle, you don't even know.
Okay. Well, this is called Values and Virtues. And these sweetie pies in here learn the importance of paying attention. Next, y'all know that I'm a lady of faith and I love to have options in my sales that also give you a chance to share your faith. And this one is called The Birth of a Savior. And once again, there's a place for an inscription, beautiful, slick pages with gorgeous pictures. These pictures are totally worth framing or scrapbooking. They are spectacular. This book is incredibly artistic, even though it's with the purpose of sharing a biblical message.
That would be such a thoughtful gift. And Lisa's in for two. Thank you, Lisa. Now we're looking for 225.
The last choice is called A Moose and a Mouse. What a strange combo. And if you'd like to know about the friendship between a moose and a little mouse, this book can tell you all about it.
I love the
So those are the
illustrations. That look so sweet. And we've talked a little bit about before when we were showing the bear, but these could also be a great donation item for a school, for a preschool, for a boys and girls club, for someone that you babysit, or grandkids.
And Melissa, we can pick up the pace a little bit tonight and go ahead and count it down and just keep it moving a little bit more.
Melissa says going once, going
Thank you.
twice. Anyone else for 225? Fair warning. Sold to Lisa. Congratulations, Lisa. Let us know what one or ones you'd like, and be sure to put done when you're done.
And I have two of the gnome. All the rest are one and done. All right, let's see what Lisa wants. Okay, it looks like Lisa's going to go for the gnome. Did you want one or both of the gnome books? Sorry, troll. Gnome was chosen over you, even though I think your fur is soft. And Lisa's also going to take paying attention. Look at those sweetie pies. Oh, both gnomes? Okay. Sorry, troll.
Thank you,
I thought with the
Lisa.
blue fur, but no. Okay, so we've got these three for Lisa. Thank you, thank you. I feel so bad for the troll.
Patty would
All
like the
right, so we've got
moose.
birth. Okay. We've got Never Take
And
a
she
Troll to a Birthday Party, Birth of a Savior, and The Joyous Gift of Grandparents still available.
If you have someone in your life, a kiddo in your life that likes the Troll movie, I think that could be a great addition to someone's troll love.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. I almost forgot way back when Justin Timberlake made that cute little movie. Okay, last call on these. All right, next we're going to go up to $3. Katie, have you ever seen a book that has a toy attached or associated?
I have.
You have. Well, you're going to enjoy this one then. The book is called Maze Mania. It's by Fisher Price, The Little People. And not only is it a book of mazes, but on the cover, it has this maze embedded in it. Not sure if y'all can see it with its little balls in it, but they can do all of the mazes on the inside and in between play with this one that is attached to the cover. So this is going to be the first opportunity at the $3 level because it's both a book and a toy. But next, if I said the word Madagascar, what animal comes to mind? Any guesses before I show you this next item?
Is it the lion?
Good guess, but not this time. From DreamWorks, there is Penguins of Madagascar. And it's all about the great drain robbery. Not train robbery, but drain robbery. Get it? But bum. But the great thing about this book is it is graphic. So you introduce the cast of characters and find out what they're good at. This is called the profiles. And then you realize, wait, this super thick book, look how thick this is, super thick, is all a graphic novel for children.
How great. So if you've got a comic book lover in your life, that's a great price and a great thickness, a great length for that book.
And DreamWorks is a wonderful animation company owned partially by Steven Spielberg.
Yes, you are right.
Oh, and Lisa is telling us her little adventure girl, Miss Evie, is going to start kindergarten next school year. Yay!
Yay, that's so exciting. So I hope she likes those books.
All right, anybody for $3?
Just like we were talking about with the coloring books a few minutes ago, I think the Little People Maze book could be a great thing to stick in a kind of a busy bag. And I love that it has a toy as well.
Oh, I'm going to add one more. I have a DIY book. Has anybody ever wanted to learn to draw? This book does not need to necessarily be for kids. It says, I can draw that. It's safari animals. And let me show you how it works. So you start with basic shapes and then you work in the details. So here is an example. It shows you all the shapes here. And then here's the first project, the zebra. So it tells you how you put in the shapes, then you put in more shapes. Then you start to add in features, and then here it is when it's done. And every page is that way. So it gives you all the steps that you need. So this shows you how you draw in the meerkat in the various steps, and then it gives you an opportunity to draw it in here. Once again, every page is that way, and then you have your own places to practice. So I'm going to add this one as well. The I can draw that.
Those books are always great, and like Belle said, even not just even for adults, not just for kids.
If I'd had a book like this, I might be able to draw today, but I can't draw a stick figure. But some of you might want to solve that. Or it might be something fun to do with kids or grandkids, or a way of nurturing an artistic interest. And what kid doesn't want to learn to draw animals?
Yes, what kid doesn't love animals?
Could be a nice follow up after you've been to the zoo, or maybe it's too cold to go to the zoo. So you give kids this, and then when they have finished the book, as a reward, you get to go to the zoo.
That's a
Because rewards shouldn't all be food, rewards can be experiences and outings.
that's a great idea.
All right, if there's no interest in these three options for only $3, I will move them aside. Okay, got a couple more books. These last few books are going to be $2, and they are great books of learning. The first book of learning is Geysers and Volcanoes and More. Learn about geysers, earthquakes, volcanoes, and more with fun facts. So, if you don't live around a geyser, this could be an amazing way for kids to see it and experience it, at least until you can take that fun vacation. Next, here is one about space travel. This one says learn about space exploration, rockets, and space travel and history with fun facts.
We know that there's so many little kids that enjoy space and rocket ships.
Next, we have mini beasts. So this one, it's a reading experience that comes to life. All about these cute little insects, such as ants and honeybees and centipedes and caterpillars and much more.
That book looks like it connects to an app on a phone. So that's another opportunity for you to learn and go a little bit deeper.
The next one is called Farm Animals. Sing, read, learn. Ducklings, calf, dog. Here is the CD that is included. What sound does her baby make? All right, that's the next one.
That book could be,
Also include.
oh,
Go
I was
ahead.
just going to say that book could be great for someone, a kiddo that's a little bit younger, maybe.
Here's the next one. This one is wild animals, and once again, you get to sing, read, and learn. Once again, with a musical CD. Oops, I got the front page turned in accidentally.
I love
So
that those
some of
come
the
with the
animals that
CD.
in yes, some of the animals it includes are zebra, cheetah, and elephants. So there are your five choices. Looking for $2 starting via.
Lisa's in for two. Thank you, Lisa. Now we are looking for 225.
While we're bidding, let me show you a little bit of this geyser book. Oh, look, they've got Northern Rainbow. We're here to talk about that. Some glaciers, ice caves. I will never see an ice cave, but I can in this building. Look at the great blue hole. Look at the pink lake.
Wow.
All kinds of fun places that we would not get to see otherwise. This is the forest of knives. Okay. Shocking rocks. Ooh. Avalanches, landslides, sailing stones. Oh my. So I really think this one is super intriguing.
And Melissa is counting this down. So going once, going twice. Fair warning, looking for 225.
Oh, look at this fiery sinkhole. Scary. Look at this one. Oh, here's a fun fact. The sound made by many burning fires in the Darvaza gas center is like roaring jet engines. Whew. I love the fun facts.
Sold to Lisa. Congratulations, Lisa. Let us know which one are ones you'd be interested in. Lisa would like the space and both animal books, please.
Okay, here's space. So the animal with CD or the mini beast that has the app for the sound and action? Because I actually have three animal books, two with CD and one with app.
I was
So
thinking of
just
the
let me
one
know.
with the
Here's the space.
I was thinking of the one with the animal with the CDs.
Okay. Well, I'll pick those. We'll confirm with Lisa. The thing I like about this mini beast one is I bet once kids see and read the names and explanation that kids could actually find a lot of these animals in their school playground, in their home yard, when they're going to the park. So it would be a great teachable moment.
That is a great idea, Belle, that maybe you read about them and then you go to your garden and you go to look for ladybugs or look for centipedes.
Okay, Lisa, we've got you. Anybody else for the geysers, volcanoes, and more? Space travel or the mini beast? Cute little insect book.
The pictures in those books look so great.
Okay, last call on these. Okay, next $3 starting bid. Let's look at some puzzles. First puzzle, attention cat lovers, attention cat lovers. Look at these sweetie pie kittens.
Aww.
Now, I don't know why the kittens are trying to knit, crochet, or, ball up yarn, but they're busy. I guess they're crafting kittens. Although it's technically called sleeping kittens. And yes, these were locally sourced, which is why they have sleeping kittens, chaton fatigué, uh, underneath, which literally means kittens sleeping, because the word fatigue comes from fatigué, meaning sleepy and tired. But I won't give you a lesson on where we get the word fatigue. So this is the first one. It is 350 pieces. Okay, second puzzle is going to be this sweet one with gemstones. All kinds and colors of gemstones. So pretty.
Wow, that one does look pretty. And I bet that one could be a little challenging with so many gems of the same color.
Next one is called Sunset Beach. I love that all the puzzles have titles. So that's going to
Ooh,
be the third option.
I want to be at that beach.
I'd be so sunburned at that beach. I'll tell you where I'd like to be. I'd like to be at this donut buffet. So this is going to be your last choice.
Yum, yum, yum.
The puzzles in the back are all 350 pieces. The puzzle in the front is 500 pieces.
I think for the price, the number of pieces is really great for what you get. And I think we've talked about puzzles before, how they're a great activity for the entire family, great activity for a smaller group to do, something to keep you busy. And they're really great for the mind, to keep your mind active, to keep your mind sharp.
So where's my cat lovers out there?
Good night, Lisa. Thank you for coming in.
Good night, Lisa.
And thank you for your purchases.
We'll see you tomorrow to get those freeze dried candies. 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, last call on these. All right, let me move these aside. Okay, next I have some fragrances. I've got a choice of Very Berry or a choice of Unicorn Candy.
Ooh.
And these are from Claire's. Let me show you the original price. The original price in the USA was $7.99. And you'll see Very, same price, $7.99. But here on Southern Belle Nola, these are not going to be $7.99, not $6.99, not $5.99, not $4.99. We're going to start these $3 for choice. So if things are getting a little stale, if you find that you need a refresh of scent, just mist these on, and the Very Berry will give you a fruity sweetness. Or the unicorn candy is like a combination of vanilla and cotton candy, so you will be sweet.
That's such a great price. I'm going to say for a name brand product, but such a great price for a product like that. I know that we've talked recently about Easter baskets, but this could be a great choice for an Easter basket or for a little Valentine's goodie bag. And they look like they have a little bit of glitter inside, so that's so fun.
Now, if you're saying, but it's only one product, I prefer a line of products. Well, in the unicorn candy, I also have the lotion. It's a body lotion. And once again, here's the price on the body lotion. It was originally $7.99, but it's going to be another option here. And of the very berry, I happen to have some of the shower gel, which of course you could also use as a hand wash if you wanted to. Oh, and once again, same price on it, $7.99. So there's a few more choices.
They always say that layering up your fragrances is a great way to make fragrances last and be a little bit stronger. So that's great that you have some other options in those same scents.
And I'll tell you, you heard my uh, explanation about the car clip. If you could see my glove compartment, you would see all of my emergency products. And one of the things I always have in my glove compartment is a mist. Because when I'm running around, sometimes I get tired, I get sweaty, I get not feeling so fresh. Plus, when you mist yourself in your car, it inadvertently helps to scent the car. So I found out that after a few months of using this, the overspray made my car seat smell fantastic. So I stopped having to use a car air freshener because I could still smell the fabulous smell just when I got in and out of my car. So it served a dual purpose.
All right, I guess Belle has the best smelling car.
I think so. But I won't tell you which of these two scents I picked so as not to prejudice y'all because they're really both excellent.
And I agree, Belle. There's so many people that carry a body spray or a scented lotion in their purse, in their workout bag, in their backpack, or even at their desk. Just like you said, to freshen up, to kind of lift their spirits. Because sometimes if you're not feeling very happy, it always helps to put on a nice smelling lotion or a nice smelling body spray. It makes you feel good.
Absolutely. Even when I don't have the time to put on a full face of makeup, I still want to smell good for when I'm running into the bank or to mail your packages at UPS or USPS, or even just going to the grocery store, because that's not so much for you, it's for all the people around you. I love to stand even in a line behind somebody who smells great.
I do too, and I think it's always a great compliment to tell somebody that they smell good or you like what perfume they're wearing. So I think this would be a
Absolutely.
great thing.
Well, I don't think we've done a price drop. So even though these were $7.99 and I've already taken them down to three, I tell you what, tonight, let's take this down to just $2.
Wow,
$2.
price drop, price drop. And Amy agrees with us that that would be a great choice for an Easter basket.
Well, Amy, I'm so glad you and your mom Anita came to my auction tonight. I hope we'll be seeing you in the future.
Jen, I am not much either, but I love to have a body spray on or perfume on.
And it's okay if you're not necessarily a makeup person. We're all different. Some people like tattoos, but that's not for me. Some people like hair color, but that's not for me. Of the three, I prefer makeup. But if you ask somebody else, they'll say, well, I prefer a different one. We're all different. But we just want to fill ourselves with the most self esteem we can to go out there into the world so that we're feeling good. And it's okay if we pump up our egos in different ways, right, Katie?
Yes, I think so. And like we talked about, kind of wearing a body spray or a lotion or perfume makes you feel good. It makes you feel feminine sometimes.
Any interest on these now that we have dropped the price?
Melissa's in for two.
Gift alert, gift alert, gift alert. Well, I just mailed out Katie's box, but we'll have to start a new box for Miss Katie because it looks like you are being gifted one for of your choice by Melissa.
Thank you, Melissa. You don't have to, but that's very sweet of you.
So, would you prefer very berry or would you prefer unicorn candy? Um,
I think the unicorn candy.
okay. And once again, if you prefer lotion or mist,
The mist, please.
okay, wonderful. We are now sold out of the mist. Anybody else? All right, let me move these to the side. They'll be available on the replay. Next, I have a crafty gizmo. I'm going to start this one at $2. I don't really know much about it. It is a three-piece set. It says it's yarn knitting spool set. And these are the three pieces you get. This one, this one, and this one.
I can't remember if Crafty Jen was into knitting or yarn, but maybe she's still in the chat.
Might be a fun activity for people snowed in.
Oh, Jen says not her area of expertise. Sorry, Jen. Thanks, anyways. But you're right, Belle. Maybe this could be a great choice for someone who is snowed in and needs something to do with their yarn. And it's a $3 starting bids, or yes, $3 starting bids. So that's a great price for three items.
Okay, we will pass then. Next, I have a set of three anti stress balls. So you just squeeze them like so. The set is going to be $5 for all three balls. And let's see what it says about it. Can improve concentration, stress relief, and it's a break from electronic devices.
Bless you.
Thank you. And they're also fidgety, so apparently it could help kids or adults with is that attention deficit or hyperactive? I forget which one is the group that fidgets.
A little bit of both. I think they both do. But I was going to say fidget toys are so great, both for kids and adults, to help them concentrate, to help kind of keep the fidgets aside and help them focus on things, or just for those of us that like to keep their hands busy.
And with three in here, it could be you get one and you get one and you get one.
Yes, maybe you have a couple Easter baskets to slip some goodies into, or a Valentine's bag to slip some things into. And I think, again, these could be a great donation gift for an after school club, a classroom, a daycare. It says ages 3 plus, so I know even adults like to have fidget toys too.
Great point.
Or I think these are kind of fun if you're in traffic and your car's not going anywhere, you're not going anywhere. This is something to kind of help keep you busy while you're waiting.
Absolutely. Or maybe you have a stressful job on the phone and you could sit here and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. In fact, if these don't sell while I'm having auctions, I may be the one that says, please buy my items, please buy my items. Oh no, they're talking about other things. Oh no, I may sit here and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze when there's stress during the chat. Even though that's not what I normally do, but it could be a new coping mechanism because sometimes auctioning is tough. Sometimes it's
I
hard to
was
get the audience, sometimes it's hard to get the sales, and that's just part of the situation.
I was going to say maybe you are someone that gets anxious or someone that gets stressed. And maybe you want to keep one in your purse or in a bag. So if you're going to a doctor's appointment, if you're in class, if you have a stressful meeting, you can have it with you in case you need it.
Or it could also be a coping mechanism. Maybe you're trying to not smoke. Maybe you're trying to not snack. Maybe you're trying to do something and you just need your hands occupied. But if there isn't an interest, we're going to move these aside. All right, next I'm getting out the grid, but you're going to be surprised what I put on the grid. Is it going to be jewelry this time? No. I'm trying to think if I've ever used the grid for something other than jewelry. I don't know if I have. Attention cat lovers, attention cat lovers. I'm going to have these sweet cats. Um, I don't know if Diane is still here. Attention, Diane, attention, Diane. I found an orange cat. This one, so orange. If you're not familiar with how magnetic bookmarks work, let me open it and show you. Both sides has a magnet on it. And if this is your book page, it's just going to clip this way. And I didn't clip it straight. But this way you can see where it is. And it's printed on both sides. So the magnet is just going to catch on either side of the page. All right, so here's the first one, the orange cat. This cat has some orange ears and some orange parts.
Oh, look at that sweet face.
These are going to be $2 starting bid, Melissa. Here's the black and white with the pink ears.
Oh, that kitty's so sweet.
This one has a red background and it's some more black and white. This one also has an orange and white cat, gray background. This one says, I can do all things through Christ. And on the back, oops, it's upside down, goes this way, has the full verse. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. So that's that one. Next one says, God is love. That one right here.
Hi, Nancy. Welcome back. We are looking for
Hi, Nancy.
225.
And this one says, hope.
And welcome in ICU ER nurse.
Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Well, now that she's here, it's a great time to make an announcement. I know for the last few weeks, y'all have heard me say many, many, many times that on February 7th, it's going to be the 3-year anniversary of my Bargains by Belle auction. It is going to be co hosted by da 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 ICU. So I'm so grateful that Michelle is going to make time. Michelle has known me since even before I had my auction. You don't just start a YouTube channel and get an auction. You have to first start making videos so that people will subscribe. Then you've got to get those people watching your videos to come to live presentations. So I used to have all kinds of other. I had Heart to Heart Bell. I had Battle with Belle, which was my game show. And I'm so blessed that ICU was a guest, even on those shows before I had enough viewers on a regular basis to have auctions. So she's going to come back so that we can relive some of those days and tell you some of the funny stories about starting out. She's also going to bring some giveaways. And of course, we're going to have a sale and an auction. So all of that is coming up on February 7th, which is a Saturday.
Yay, Michelle. We're looking forward to that. And welcome back, Melissa. Or I'm sorry, welcome back, Craig.
Oh, all right. Any interest in these magnetic bookmarks? Got a bunch of cats. You have a Bible verse, and you have God is love, and you have hope.
Well, Melissa has counted this down, and I was the winning bidder. So if there's no other interest, sold to me.
Okay, we are sold. I always forget that Katie bids in the chat rather than verbally. So you kind of snuck that one by me. And everybody, welcome Mr. Glenn, the swamp picker, to the chat.
Hi, Glenn. Welcome in.
Okay, and Craig also wants to make an announcement. He's also sponsoring a giveaway, so this might be part of his announcement. You go ahead and type it, and Katie wants our Diamond King Ballerino makes his announcement. Then go ahead and read the proclamation to us all. And while we're waiting for him to write that in, let's go ahead and see which one or ones Miss Katie wants. There are no duplicates. So what she buys immediately becomes sold out.
Could I have one F, please? And then I'm done.
Okay. Great choice. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We're going to open this one up to the chat. and see if anybody else is interested in getting in on these super cute magnetic bookmarks.
I love that they're magnetic, so you know when they are holding your page, the magnet isn't going to go anywhere. And even if you're not a cat lover, there are some other great choices for you too.
Anybody else?
All right, Craig's announcement says that he's also having a giveaway on the 7th.
Yes, thank you, thank you. And anybody else who wants to host a giveaway, I'm still sending some messages to some channels. So hopefully, some of my friends who have channels where I've donated to them will return the favor. But if any of y'all want to also have some kind of giveaway during my anniversary celebration, just let me know. Let Melissa know. She's going to coordinate it with everybody. Oh, and Craig is doxing what his prize is. It's going to be the $11 worth of stuff that he bought. So if y'all remember the $11 worth of items, which I believe are mostly snacks, delicious snacks, then you'll know what Craig is giving away. I don't think that counts what he bought last week. I think it was what he bought a couple of weeks ago. But Melissa can fill you in more on it. So hopefully we'll be able to add a few other donors so that we'll be able to give away some prizes each hour on the hour of our anniversary celebration. Okay,
That's
last
exciting,
call
Craig. We're
on.
looking forward to that.
Yes, we are. All right, let me clear these away because you know what time it is, Katie?
It's the top of the hour. That means it's time for Belle's Bargain Bonanza, where everything is starting for only $1.
Yes, it is.
And Craig says that
And this,
everyone that is here will be able to guess a number that he's going to pick that day.
I think he means everybody that attends that day can pick a number because we don't have a way to let people guess now and remember later.
Yes, you're right.
But the people who are there that day. All right. Well, we talked earlier about the little notebooks with the Sanrio. I've had some of these before, and I was asked to reorder. Shout out to Justine. Justine asked me to reorder them. Now, these are small little notebooks. That's why they're $1. But they have some really cute shapes to them. Justine, hopefully you're still here. So $1 starting bid for choice. So here's the first one with Kuromi. Here's the second one with Hello Kitty.
Look at that sweet kitty.
Here's another Kuromi. And if I don't say any of these right, I insist you correct me because that's the only way to learn. Next, we have a cinnamon roll.
This is Cinema Roll.
Cinema roll. Is that better?
I think that's perfect.
Okay. Cinema, not cinnamon. Okay. See, that's why I asked. That way I can learn. All right. This one has a whole group of the Sanrio characters. Look at all the friends hanging out. Next one is Melody. Oh, and look, she's holding a little Coromi. Okay. Next, we have the Pachaco. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Here's another one that says Sanrio. Here's another cinema roll. And maybe a little baby cinema
Patty's in for one. Thank you, Patty. Now we are looking for $1.25.
roll. And here's one more. Oh, let's move y'all down so that everybody can see it.
So many cute characters. And I think even if you're not a fan of any of the characters, you could always have a notebook available. That's always a great thing to carry with you. And if you weren't here, Belle also had some great Kuromi socks available tonight. So if you are a fan of Kuromi or know someone that's a fan of Kuromi, that could be a great little bundle that you have tonight with a Kuromi notebook and Kuromi socks.
Oh, did I miss something? I'm so sorry. See, I see his comment above. See if I can scroll up. ICU says, Belle, can you guess what I'm donating? Two of that I'm famous for. Well, ICU is very, very, very famous for beautiful costume jewelry, sometimes precious jewelry. I've seen her sell so many necklaces and rings and bracelets. I've also seen her sell some beautiful cosmetics as well. Way back in the day, we used to sell together. I'm trying to think. A few times I've seen her sell socks. Um, it could be so many things. I'm scared of guessing the wrong thing. So scared of guessing the wrong thing. But let me tell you, this woman has boxes and boxes and boxes and cases and bins and um, of jewelry. She has no shortage of items. I used to think I had a lot of merchandise to sell, but I bow down to the bins and bins and bins that ICU has. But
Congr-
most of my jewelry is, most of my items are not jewelry. Oh,
Congratulations, Patty. Be sure to let us know which one or ones you'd like.
oh, I'm totally wrong. ICU is two crocheted blankets. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We know so much work has gone into those crocheted blankets.
That sounds amazing, ICU.
And a sterling silver pieces. Oh. What a choice. Handmade and warm or sterling silver. That is going to be so hard for the chat to choose between. Wow, oh wow. I was thinking she was going to give like a $5 credit for the next time she sells someplace. Boy, she is coming with the giveaways loaded. It will be so fun to see them and to see what the winners pick. Oh,
Patty would like one of each, please, and then she's done.
okay. Fortunately, I have multiples. So, right here is one of each. I was already, in case she said that.
And if you're interested in seeing the beautiful blankets that ICU has donated and the sterling silver piece, be sure to tune in to Belle's anniversary auction.
Wait, I misspoke. There's a correction. Correction alert, correction alert. It is not a choice. She is giving away both hand crocheted, handmade crocheted blankets and sterling. Oh my. Oh, I don't know what to say. That is so expensive of a donation, both expensive in time and expensive in cost. My, oh my, did I pick the right person to co host or what? Y'all make sure and show ICU some appreciation for sponsoring these really big giveaways, especially for my small little channel.
ICU says we plan to have fun, and I know that you guys
Woohoo!
will.
I love that she's giving away things I can't afford to give away. Oh, such a blessing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, anybody else for these cute little notebooks? Aw, thank you so much, Michelle. I appreciate you. Love and hugs to you, sweetheart. All right, last call on these little notebooks. All right, let me pick these up. Okay, with it being such cold weather, I want to keep y'all warm, and one of the ways that I can keep y'all warm is with Sherpa. Now, you may notice this is one of the few times y'all have seen me in long sleeves. Well, almost long sleeves. I have them pushed up a little bit. These were originally $15. They are fuzzy, warm Sherpa. They are a fourth zip pullover. So wear them as is, layer them up. I'm going to start these at $7. This first one is a 2X in pink. This second one is a 2X in gray.
Such a great
And
price for those.
I also have the gray in a medium.
Those look so nice and cozy.
The celebration will be at our regular 7 p.m. time. If you look at my YouTube page, Haley has already made me a beautiful thumbnail. The thumbnail shows a Southern Belle, and she has imagined my auction, what it would look like if it were a little Southern boutique. So I'm so happy with the beautiful creation Haley made. So you can go ahead and click the link for the notification.
Patty is in for 7. Now we're looking for 7.25 for a really cozy, wonderful looking Sherpa pullover.
And if you've never tried Sherpa before, it is super warm. I've had some blankets that are Sherpa. And I've shown them recently if anybody needs to re-show them. But it is so soft and so warm.
Oh, it looks like it, Belle. I want to reach for the screen and touch them myself. They look so nice and warm.
And earlier today, we had those blingy crosses with the lobster claw clasp. Imagine how pretty they would be dangling from this cute little zipper.
Oh, that would be so
Now,
nice. Maybe
let
on the gray or the blue one, or all of them.
well, there's not a blue. We have gray or blush pink
Oh,
as an
I'm
option,
sorry then.
but
Sorry then.
that's okay. I just wanted to clarify. A lot of times colors are not really clear. So here was this pretty dangle from earlier. So just imagine clipping it on here and look how pretty this is going to be dangling. So once again, if anybody wants to add these on, it is $2. Add it to this, add it to something you already own, add it to a wallet. A great subtle way of showing your faith. Thank you so much, ICU, for dropping that link. I appreciate you, honey.
And Melissa has started counting this down. So going once,
Wonderful.
going twice.
Melissa does such a good job in the chat.
We're looking for 725. Fair warning. Sold to Patty. Congratulations, Patty. Which one or ones would you like?
So once again, the choices are gray and a medium, gray and a 2X, and pink and a 2X. No duplicates.
Patty would like the pink one, please.
Aw, pretty and pink. I love it. All right, so we've got the gray left in a choice of medium or 2X. You're saving half off. Now that's a bargain by Belle.
Anyone else? Now that we are open to the chat, we've got a medium size or an XL size, or I'm sorry, a 2X size.
Now, if you're saying, I like those, but that's not my size, I may have a solution. Oh, I see you's going to take the gray. Okay, thank you so much. So that leaves just the medium. Now, if you were saying, I wish it were my size, I have this one. This one is not new with tag. This one does not have a tag. It's by a different company. It's a size large. The size large is going to fit an 11 to 13. This one is lavender. This one also has a black zipper to it. It has a pull cord at the bottom in case you want to cinch it in. And this one has the little hand warmers at the bottom. So this one is different color, different brand, and no tag. For all those reasons, this one's just going to be $5. $5. But maybe this is your size large, which is an 11 to 13. Maybe you like the lavender color. Maybe you like the little places where you can stick your hands in. So this one just $5. So not having a tag is saving you $2. How is that?
I love the little colored trim at the size at the neck too. I think that's a really great little addition.
This may not necessarily be anybody's size, but I try to cover all my bases as much as I can. It was so similar to the other ones. You'll see this one has the fourth zip um, zip down as well. Very similar, and I love this lavender color. Okay, last call on this one. All right. Next, $7. No other colors, no other shapes, no other sizes. This is a camo, which down south we consider to be a neutral because you can wear it with um, all of these different shades of green, from forest green to olive green, avocado green, sage, and even a light celery green. We will even wear black, gray, beige, and tan with it as well. $7. It's a camo 3X ladies jogger pant. Only one available. $7.
All right, we talked a little bit about when we were showing the kids' leggings. These are leggings for adults, but they're also really easy to pull on when you need them. They're easy to wear, they kind of go with everything.
And maybe you have some areas where you just don't feel that great about. Why not camouflage them? After all, if it works in hunting, why not with some of your insecure areas? I know for me, and this is just the way God made me, I would rather play up my top half with brooches and necklaces and jewelry, and just kind of make my legs disappear into the background. So often I will wear a dark color or camo so that you just kind of forget about that and you just focus on the face and the torso. Oh, and Patty's thinking the same thing. She says, if you have these on, no one can see you. I was going to say, I don't need anybody looking at my back portion, so I would love to just make that invisible. After all, that's why we sit on it, so nobody has to look at it.
That's funny, Patty.
I'm teasing. I'm teasing. Okay, last call on these. All right. I realized I showed you some socks earlier, but I forgot to show the second set of these cute little cows. So these are going to be $10 for the set. So these are ladies' socks, one size fits all. Here's the first.
Look at his cute face. Those are so sweet.
And here are the second ones. Super cute. The camera look at.
Aww.
So these are going to be $10 for the set of 5 pairs.
Starting bid of $10 for the whole set of cow socks. There are some for every day of the week. If you are a cow person and you need a cow sock for every day of the week. ICU is at 10.
Thank you, thank you. Looking for 1025. There are no multiples, there are no duplicates. This is it.
Yes, good point, Belle. So if this is something you're really after, this is your time to put in a bid of 1025. And I have some of Belle's socks, and they are very comfortable. They're very cozy, and they're always really cute.
Well, thank you for that testimonial. I really appreciate that.
Anyone else interested in 1025?
Let's go ahead and count this down, please.
Melissa says going once. Going twice. And fair warning, anyone else interested in 1025? Sold to ICU. Congratulations, ICU. Thank you.
Okay, wonderful.
What a great purchase.
All right, next I have two different sets of pens for choice. This will be four, and each is a set of four. But not only is it a set of four, but these are gel pens. Not only are they gel pens, they are colored gel pens. They are scented gel pens, and they are glittered. So scented, glitter, gel pens in colors. And here are the scents. Super cute. So we're going to call this set the glitter set. Now this set, also scented, also colored, also gel, but these are metallic. So you've got the silver, the gold, a metallic version of purple, and a metallic version of red. And here are the scents. So $4 for choice.
I know of Centos, but I'm not sure I knew that Centos had scented pens. So that's really fun. And I love that there is a metallic option too.
Yes, yes, yes. Glitter or metallic. I think this would be great for scrapbookers, for calligraphers, people who write beautifully on tags or on menus or on special correspondence.
Yes, I think the metallic could be really great for that, for a thank you card, for a gift tag, um, for a happy birthday or an anniversary, a congratulations.
Looking for $4 for choice.
Good night, Craig. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks, Greg. Sleep well. Hope you had a great birthday week.
And that's a really great price for metallic or glitter or even gel pens.
Okay, last call on these gel pens. Now, maybe you're seeing these and you're saying, I really don't need the scent. The scent might give me a headache. And I really don't need the metallic or the glitter. That's a little too showy for me. Do you have something more mainlined where you just get some color? I just want a nice smooth writing gel pen, but I want it in color. Well, here we go. Here is a 10 pack of gel pens. Here's the gel pen. And if you're an aficionado, it's the zero point 0.7 size of gel pens. And so for this 10 pack, it's going to be $6. $6.
Look at all those great colors. So, no matter what color you're looking for, there'll definitely be one that you need in this set. Or even just for something like taking notes or journaling that you want a different color for each group of words that you're writing, or each kind of note that you need to take.
I think these are also great if you do puzzle books because I'm one of those people that I will write the ones I know for sure in a darker color ink, and the answers I'm not so sure about, I'll write in a lighter color. So, for instance, I might write the crossword answers that I'm for sure about in red. But the ones I think are kind of iffy and I need to see if the crossways ones work out, I'll write those in pink, or a light green and dark green. That way, if I need to change them, I can just write over them in a darker color. Same way
I love
with Duco or anything else. Um, Go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was just gonna say I love that idea. I do word search puzzle books, and I think that could be great. Maybe in a pencil first, and then in a pen once you found the word.
The other thing, I use a pack of pens like this for, because I kept one for myself, is when I'm doing my shopping list, I will sort them with different colors. So, for instance, the things that I need to get at the Winn Dixie are all in green. The stuff that I need to get from um, Walmart is in a different color. The stuff you can only get at Target is in a different color. And that way it saves me time because your eyes read one color at a time. Whereas if I wrote everything in black or everything in blue, it would be hard to figure out, well, which things are at which store. But by changing the color on them, your eyes um, read the color.
That's a great idea, Belle. I love that.
Okay, well, last call on this, and then we'll look at some journals. Okay, this journal is going to be $5. It is beautiful. This one is hardcover, And it may look like it has a blue background, but it's actually a purple background. When you open it up, you will see that the pages are lined. And it's got a little border at the bottom. Um, we show you how much thickness you get, all of these pages. So this one is going to be $5. It's a one and done.
I love that one. I know we've seen that one before, but I think the colors are so great.
Well, there's a couple of people in the chat who've had them because I've gotten them and sold them and had more requests. Can you get more of that one? Can you get more of that one? I will be having some soft cover ones coming up if y'all prefer soft cover. But some people just like the sensation of a hardcover or knowing that it's not going to get rolled or bent, if they put it in their bag or they, put it in a drawer that they open and close all the time. So for some people's lifestyle, the hardcover just works better. Also, sometimes people will like to press items into books. My mother was somebody who liked to press flowers in. Or when I was a teenager, she used to show me how you could press movie tickets in. So I had a whole journal with, what I went to see and what friend group I went to see, or, who took me, or what we saw. And it was so fun to look back on it at the various movies. And I'd written a little paragraph about not only who went, but what I wore, if we ate before or after, if we went out for pizza or chicken or burgers or whatever it was. Because back in the days when I was in high school and we went to the movie theater, even in college, there were no dine-in cinemas like there are now. Just like back then in the old days, you didn't pick your seat. It was all general admission. So things were so much different in cinemas back then. Oh, and Melissa has a wonderful testimonial about this one. She says that she has this particular journal and she loves the hardcover. I think this would also be great come spring for the gardener so that you could keep track of what you planted, on what date, of how much it had grown, how fast, the light requirements, the water requirements. You could even take pictures and put it in here to show how your plants turned out, or keep the seed package so that you can reorder that seed. But it would also be a great prayer journal because with the flower, it could be all about the growth of your faith. Okay, well, last call on this one. All right, next I've got some journals that are going to be just $4. These are soft cover journals. The first one says, "For God so loved the world," John 3:16. And these are soft cover, and you'll see they have lines. They also have a place for the date. Also, there is a little strap right here where you can put a pen. And I'll show you once again. These are super thick. So that's the first one. That one's a one in. The second one is also scripture. It says, "Every good and perfect gift is from above." James 1:17. And the last one is Pretty Flowers, and this one has a double cover. You'll see the first cover has cutouts. How fun of an idea is that? And then here's the little smiley face cover that shows through the flowers. I think that's so cute. And then the pages are lined, and there's this little flower with the smiley face icon in the bottom. And if you're wondering just how many pages there are, look, tons of pages. So these are all the spiral notebooks with soft covers. So $4 for these. Any interest in journals? Okay, last call on these. I tell you what, I don't think we've done a price drop since hours ago. Katie, what do you say we drop the price of these from 4 to 3? After all, there are no duplicates, just these three individual ones left. So, Katie, let's drop from 4 to 3.
All right, price drop, price drop. For $3, a very sweet notebook and with great messages on them, too.
And after this, I'm going to show you something I have never shown before. It took me a little time to figure out what it was, but you never know. Sometimes God has a reason for sending a non traditional item to me because maybe there's somebody in the chat that's just going to happen to need it. All right, I'll give Melissa a chance to put this in the chat before we scoop these to the side. So looking for $3.
I love that saying, every good and perfect gift is from above. That's a great reminder to be thankful for everything that we have in our day.
So true. All right, let me move these to the side. The next item is going to be $5. And y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I think what this is a seatbelt extender. Now, I've heard that sometimes people feel like the seatbelt is just not tall enough, wide enough, or maybe it's too far down. And you feel like when you're tucking in your seatbelt that you're accidentally tucking in part of that long um, tunic length t shirt and it's getting in the way. So I believe this hooks into your seatbelt and then you lock your regular seatbelt in here. So I think it's a seatbelt extender. That's what I think. I got some of these in a mystery box from my liquidator, so I was having to try to kind of figure out what it is. And that's what I've decided it is. So maybe you're a plus size, or maybe you just wear the long shirts and you don't want to accidentally be um, tucking them into your seatbelt. I've even had the problem when I'm transporting a lot of things that I will put it in my passenger seat and I get the dinging, dinging, dinging seatbelt light. And I keep yelling at my car, nobody's sitting there. It's just boxes of merchandise. But, the car apparently just detects weight. So I've even wondered if maybe putting this in might circumvent the dinging, dinging, dinging. but I don't know. Like I said, these are something I got by accident. But there might not be a use for them. I just thought that I would offer them up to y'all since they were one of the items I kept trying to figure out this week. All right, well, something I don't need help figuring out is this beautiful necklace. $5 starting bid. It's got a beautiful filigree moon, and in the center of it is a beautiful heart. And just look at the detailing on it. $5 for this beautiful celestial piece. The necklace has a lobster claw clasp and an extender. Just $5. With the heart, really could even be a Valentine's Day gift. Look how pretty. Okay, last call. All right, we're going to pass on this then. The next item are going to be some beautiful cat necklaces. I just got these, and this is going to be my first time to show them to you. These are going to be $8 for choice. So if I've got any more cat lovers out there, here is the first one. This is beautiful moonstone, and it's on a black cord. Here is the back. You'll see how beautifully it's made. I don't know if any of these look like Katie's sweet cat, but so pretty. And with the moonstone, you can see the pinks and the blues in it. Oh, wait. Katie, did I miss something in the chat? Let me go back. Katie, are you there? Oops, we seem to have lost Katie. Okay, let me see if I can find Nana's question. Oh, it's a silver tone. Let me go back. Silver tone. Let's see if I can put it in front of my hand instead so you can better see it. Silver tone. I know. I let her go so she could sleep. I'm sure she'll be embarrassed. So let's not make her feel bad. She wakes back up. She'll come back. Remember, she had a long day of teaching. So okay. So just let us know, Nana. Okay, let's see. Moving on. We've got some beautiful cat necklaces. Okay, so we'll just mark it sold to Nana then. She's going to take the moon. Thank you, thank you. Okay, wonderful. I appreciate that. All right. Next, let me show these cat necklaces. All right, these are going to be $8 for choice. So the first option is this beautiful moonstone. And I love in these necklaces that you're getting two stones. Previously, I had had some that were like elephants or frogs, and they had just one stone. So I love that these cat ones, you get two stones. So this is the first option. Second option, I've got this dark grays jasper, and you'll see it's got some black flecks in it. Such a beautiful stone. Here's the back. Looks like the color a real cat could be. Next one is tiger's eye. And look at the flash of tiger's eye. And I love that this tiger's eye is going horizontal and this one's on the bias. So pretty. And it's got so much flash. Just look at all that flash. All right, that's going to be the next one. Oops, I have it backwards. And the final choice is going to be Sodalite. So beautiful blues, whites, grays. And here it is on the back. You see the beautiful marbling to it. And I love that these have two stones in them. So $8 for choice. And they're super cute cats. Also, I'm not sure if you saw, take a look at the way the little tail is scrolled up, the way the little ears are scrolled up. It almost looks like it has a little scarf going between the face and the body. So pretty. Oh, I'm so glad you woke up in time. Although I did send you a Discord message to remind you just in case. These are all natural stone. Okay, any interest in these? Last call on these. Well, I know we're a very small audience tonight, and my friends, the Heifers, are doing a fun pop up. So I thought we would end the auction early and we would go over and do a raid. So Melissa is going to drop their link. Be sure to let them know that Southern Belle cut her auction short and it's a parade raid. So y'all go over there and let the Heifers know that Southern Belle Nola sent you. So I wanted to share my auction time with them tonight. After all, there should be room for everybody on YouTube, even though tonight is my regular night. So Melissa's going to drop the link, and y'all hurry on over there and let them know that I sent you. And let's have some fun watching their claw. Let's root everybody on. And Melissa's going to drop the link. I want to remind y'all that I'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time for my Sunday snack sale. Tomorrow we'll be having some Ghirardelli brand chocolates, some of which are caramel lined. We're going to have peppermint bark. We're going to have peppermint spoons. We're going to have some fancy drizzled popcorn, lots of great snacks, also some baking pans and towels. So, y'all click the link and head over there. I'm going to go to the bathroom and join y'all, but y'all make sure and let them know that I cut my auction short and that I'm giving them an entire parade raid. So, y'all let them know that Southern Belle sent you. See you tomorrow at 3 p.m.